Hi, besties. Today we are taking we're taking it all off. This is going to be an unfiltered convo, just a little bit, some vulnerable talk. We're pulling back the curtain, getting real about what the journey actually looks like.
We definitely want to talk about why we started this podcast, the journey of being two long-distance best friends. There's so much chaos behind it that we really want to fill you in on because you never really get to see it. So it's going to be a raw, unfiltered episode, girls.
I know, like the real version of Alyssa and I, the real version of Baddie Besties. But let's, as you know, I'm your host, Samira, a.k.a. Samski.
And I'm Alyssa.
And let's get into our first segment, Dear Besties, why we started this podcast and how the idea started.
OMG.
So let's start off like where we met in college and like how we met and just a story behind that.
Okay. So Samira and I, we met sophomore year briefly. You'd be surprised. We didn't even hang out that semester. We met in the cafeteria through a mutual friend who one of us was like eating with her and the other one came to the table, that kind of situation.
Yeah.
And then we just chatted and we liked each other. It was like, there's just something about this girl.
Mind you, it's like 5 minutes of meeting her. Like we didn't talk for that long. Like it was like an introduction from somebody else. It was like 5 minutes and I'm like, I don't know, something about her energy. I kid you not, y'all. And then like we made up a name for each other and this is within 5 minutes. And we called each other, this is like the world hearing this for the first time. We called each other Driplets. I don't even know what that means, but we
just made it up.
We made it up. I think you made it up, but till this day, no, it was you, babes. But it's fine. I swear, I thought she made it up, but she's saying I did.
No,
but I
it was
don't.
her.
I
remember. Anyway,
no, I
it was
remember
so
you
cutesy.
making it up.
It was pretty.
It's like we said a driplet, like somebody that just is like, I don't know, like somebody like.
It's just like Bestie.
Like
kind
that
of like,
gets you.
Yeah, like. You know when Twitches goes like this? Twitches! It's kind of like that vibe. Triplet.
But it's also like, I don't know what it was. It felt like our auras matched and we're like, this girl is my driplet. And after that, we
didn't even see each other ever again.
We didn't see each other at all. Like we were doing our own thing for like, what was it? Till senior year. So like after senior year, we, saw each other. We were living in the same building. 2150. Shout out to the BC Eagles listening to this. But we were living in 2150 in our dorm. It was like the senior cute.
It was the cutest, like, luxurious building on campus.
Yeah, thank God, because we couldn't live anywhere else. But then it was my birthday because my school starts right around my birthday. Shout out to my Libra baby, September Libras. And I saw her walking, and I was like, oh my gosh, you should come to my birthday. And mind you, this is like, I had a whole group of girls. Actually, shout out Big Night. I had it at Empire.
Yeah.
So, Empire's still that girl, been that girl since 2019, honey.
Yeah.
I know they got new things on the menu, but Empire has always been the place to be. But I invited her, and I had maybe a group of, what was it, like 8 girls?
You had probably 8 girls and then a bunch of your family members. Like, she had a long table of, like, at least, I would say 20 people were there.
Really?
Yeah, you had mad people.
I thought it was like 12.
No, it felt like 15 or 20. It was one of the long tables. It was a bunch of people. And it was our first time hanging out. And I didn't know what to expect. Like, I didn't know Samira yet. So I didn't know how to come. Now I know. But I came literally with, like, a crop top.
Honey.
Joggers, sneakers. And then I remember walking out. And I was so nervous because I didn't know her yet. And I'm going to her birthday dinner. And all the girls are in dresses and heels. And I'm like, I didn't know.
But you knew you were my driplet.
I knew it was your driplet. That's why I went. I was like, I can't not go. I love her. You know?
Yeah.
So I went and then we went out after. And I still hadn't, like, gotten a feel for her. But we just started hanging out more and more from then on. And we lived literally upstairs from each other. Same building.
Yeah. But ever since then, though, we just were like...
Yeah,
we were attached. We were synchronized.
We go together real bad.
Exactly. So senior year, we were really locked in. And to be honest, what I could say about her, because I was always somebody with big dreams, but we were around I would say, our peers and community that pushed corporate life. Like, there were students that went to class with suits on. So it's like when you're around that environment, and obviously you're a product of your environment, you think that is the route that you need to go. But I could say Liz has always been the dreamer, and she's like always defied the norm. And she's like, no, like, I'm going to start my own business. Like, no, I rebuke corporate. No, I rebuke going to the office. So like, that's something I really admired in her. I think for me, like, growing up, and
thank you
guys, of course, Spooky, like, growing up, I was like, I want to be stable, and like, I got the team on my back. So I'm like, I knew I had to get something stable, but like something that, like, knowing you, I was like, you know what? Like, there's something that clicked.
Yeah.
So obviously senior year happened, COVID happened, and we got kicked out.
It was a crazy time. Samira had me back to Florida, and I was like, no, not my bestie. And all of my friends just like went to their home, like where their families are from.
No, but let's clock in. Everyone went home, but also some people went to their mans in relationships. We got to get into that, baby, because relationships are a big part. I think you guys see, you see what we put out on a daily basis, but like, we also, like, we go through our relationships. We have long distance relationships. We have like a life outside of this, believe it or not, that we try to manage and juggle. But I'm going to go into that a little bit after. But like, we had our mans, like, during COVID. I think we, either relationships lasted or didn't last. I mean, I became locked in with my man because of COVID.
Yeah. I became locked in and then locked out. AKA we didn't last back then with who I was with before. But it was a time. Like, it was obviously, like, it was the pandemic. It was new for everybody. It was crazy. But you and I were on FaceTime every day. And we got a lot closer during that time. She literally
would be cooking. She'd be chefing it up. And I'm like, oh, my God, you're a wife.
Yeah. What are you making today?
I'm like, what are you making us? But I want to talk about, like, maybe the FaceTime where we're doing this. Like, okay, what was that moment? Start?
I think Samira and I, during the pandemic, we spent, like, a lot of time, like, upset about what to fucking do with our lives and trying to figure it out. Yeah. Like, I remember a time where we were trying to post, like, every day, and then we would, like, like, on Sunday we'd be like, okay, we're gonna film. We're gonna, like, our separate lives. Like, we're gonna film. She was doing videos about stocks, and she had her business Creme de Gold, and I was doing my business as well. And we're like, we're gonna sit down and do a content calendar. Like, how are these girls growing? And we were just trying to find a way to be ourselves and figure out if we should niche, if we should not niche. We didn't know what to do. We were throwing spaghetti at a wall.
We were chills of all trades. We're like, why do we have to post one thing?
Yeah.
And it was like, we felt so lost. And then we were just trying to figure out life. And we knew we wanted to create a social presence and we wanted to connect with the girlies in the community. But it just felt like I was so niched into, like, finance. And I was like, Baddies Who Invest, which I loved. But that's just only one asset of my life. And just one thing I was showing. And I'm like, I'm becoming this one person.
Yeah.
And they, like, if I don't post stocks, I'm like, and then the men, they were coming after me, honey. So
I remember I can literally visually remember being, like, in the gym on FaceTime, and she would be, like, going on live as well. And I remember just us talking and feeling like, how do we she was like, I feel like I need to niche down. And I would tell her, no, you don't have to niche. Don't niche. Like, I was like, I love everything about you, and I want more people to see all of you. So if you're only niched, like, how are they going to see all this other cool side of Samira? And I felt like the same thing for me, even making gym content and trying to, like, have that take off. We pretty much didn't know what we were doing.
I mean, we still don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing, but I think for the first time, like, we can say through this podcast, because I think we're trying to do more episodes like this too, because we're becoming so niched in a way, which is, we're great and we feel inspired in what we're doing, but we want you guys to know who we are, what built this. Like, we are still 20-something-year-olds figuring it out. We're still lost. We are still we're
trial and error.
We're walking in the dark, but, like, I feel like, and I tell her this too, God is, like, leading a path for us, and we're walking through this path. Like, sometimes I feel like there's, like, darkness, and I'm just walking blind.
I'm like, where's my sister Pam?
I know, we're walking blind.
We're gonna make it as long as we stay together.
I'm like, we're walking blind, but I'm like, I know everything is working out, because, like, the pieces are, like, coming together, and obviously God is at the core of everything we do, and not the point of this episode today, but it's the core of everything that we do, and
Absolutely.
it's crazy how everything is coming together.
It's crazy.
It's crazy how it's coming together. But I would say, too, like, what we both envision versus what it's going to become. And maybe you can talk about a little bit, Liz, like, maybe how we started versus, like, how it's completely, like, it's evolved into something completely different.
It's its own monster. Baddie Besties and everything else that we were doing. But I think when we first started, I can 100% speak for myself and say, I thought we were just going to start a podcast. We was going to key. We sat down at episode 1 and said, we're legit bitches. Take us serious.
We'll never forget that.
Run it.
Take us serious.
And we said, don't cancel us. Okay, play that. And we essentially just wanted...
No, but cancel culture is too real, bro.
No,
y'all need to stop doing that.
It is, but we said our cancellation fee is too high.
It is way too high, baby. They can take accountability. Let them say sorry, but move on, baby. Y'all doing too much. But anyways... Chop into our Love Island episode because y'all need to chill out.
We gonna tap in. But it's become its own monster. It was just two best friends wanting to kiki and create a space for girls to talk about anything, and then now it turned into our Hey Barbie series. Like we're emceeing. We have the pause.
Yeah, we have the pause. Honestly, it's what we envision us two girls on a pod creating content to show who we are. To now we are creating a community that's not only empowering women, but also a space where they can come together, not only meet each other, but honestly come. Like, I feel like our space, like what we receive, that like we create a safe space for people to not only share, but like I feel like we want you to come and just take the weight off of your shoulders. Like at Baddie Besties, like we are, like we want to create, like we're besties here. Like this is where you can kick up your feet, grab a matcha, chill, kiki,
hang out with your girls, relax. Because it's a lot. Life is a lot. Like we are so stressed too, like throwing the pause, you guys, and we'll get into it. We're so stressed. It's been a monster. It's been kicking our effing ass. Truly. And nobody sees it. Like we should film it, but we don't even have time to film what we're doing because we're doing the things, you know?
Yeah. We're trying to be better about that because like even a big part of like us starting this, we are long distance, right? Like I'm in Florida. She's in Boston. When we record, we do like 5 to 6 episodes at a time. Jack, he's, go-to.
He's our angel.
He's our angel. He's our media that sees all the craziness, but we're like changing clothes between every episode. Like no one sees the behind the scenes, but like we are sweating. When we first started this podcast, we actually didn't have like a whole studio set up. We had to put the cameras ourselves, the light ourselves. Yeah. So no one knows that part, but we were sweating before we recorded. Like by the time we sat down, we were like... I'm like, so tired.
We had to lug everything to the car, like the lights. I was using my brother's lights and cameras because he used to do photo and video. Shout out Calvin. Setting shit up. I didn't even know how to use the camera settings. Thank God this girl took photo in high school or college or whatever.
I was doing the ISO. I was doing it, period. I was like, yes, we need to make sure. So when we like go back to those first episodes, because sometimes like we don't realize how far we are because we're always looking for the next thing and the next, goal. But like, I really am like, we have come such a long way. Yeah. I know it's like year 1 and 2 months. Yeah. It's so crazy to say, but like we have gone, like we went from our first event, which I don't know what made us think like we need to throw an event, but we were like, the girls need this. It's World Health Day. A big part of taking care of yourself is worrying about your health and putting yourself first in movement. And now we're throwing this whole pause festival and all of these brands that they see something in us. So like, I just want to say thank you because man, like I love to say this, like it looks like we have it all together, but we have no clue what we're doing. But what I can say is that like we just keep showing up every day. We're just consistent. And if one girl reaches this and one girl feels inspired, like we are truly doing what Baddie Besties was intended to be.
Yeah. I feel like it just really matters so deeply to us, and even getting into the community and like seeing the girls excited. I went to Ulta and this girl already knew Baddie Besties. My brother's tenant knows Baddie Besties. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm seeing their excitement on their face about the pause, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I'm putting the pause together. We'll get into that, but it's coming along.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful to see the progression.
Yeah.
And to just like take it all in, even though we barely take time to reflect.
Yeah, it's because we don't have time to reflect, honestly. There's not a moment that we don't have something to do, which is also a blessing because I'm like, I told her, like, we could stop today and no one would be like, I'm sure people would check for us, but technically it's like, it's not someone's like, it's not like
their whole life.
Like water, like they need water, but like we are providing this space and we keep showing up and hopefully you'll need baddie besties too in your life. But I'm like, it's up to us to do this, and I see they're picking up what we're putting down. I know.
I always say, and I've said this in other episodes, but like when God plants a seed inside of you, it nags at you, and I feel like we feel that, and that's why we continue to push forward. And you can't complain too much about the answered prayers that you're living, and that's definitely where we're at. I complain though, girl, but we gonna get this work done.
Okay, quick, just like one sentence or two sentence. What was the first moment you thought, okay, we can actually do this? Like, we're crazy, we could do this.
From the moment that we decided we were gonna make Baddie Besties, I knew we were gonna make something incredible.
Really?
Yeah. But you know me, I'm like a dreamer, and I'm very much like the delusional person, but I think it serves me.
Delulu till it's true.
Trululu. Like,
Trululu.
And one thing about us, we gonna make it Trululu.
I think, too, I don't know, even like, I agree with from the beginning, but there's like aha moments where I'm like, we say things and then we speak it and we execute. Like, so we did this like for 1 year. I was like, you know what? We used to be outside in college, so we need to do a club. We need to do a girls' night out, leave your man at home, and then we did it. Like, we are like, yeah, we are going to do this Pause Festival, even though it hasn't happened yet, but we are like, we want to bring a whole bunch of girls together. We want to give them a beauty maintenance day, which we're going to get into right now. And we were like, we're crazy. We want 300 plus people. We want it to feel like everyone can come, and we're doing it. So I think it's one thing to like talk the talk, but like executing, honestly, like it's so crazy. It's to the point, like Vic, shout out to Vic, our PR person. She's like, don't give her any ideas because we'll actually do it.
Absolutely.
Even our music video, I know at this point too, Jack is like, if he comes up, our media video guy on Baddie Besties, he's like, if we say we're gonna do something, he's probably like, these girls are crazy, like they're gonna do it.
We're insane.
But
it's amazing. I feel like I knew from the very beginning that we were gonna do something big. I felt it forever, but I will say that it gives me like that goosebump and that like feeling when I look around and I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. Like, the girls are here, or like when we did the fashion show and we were hosting, like I'm holding the mic in my hand like, this is crazy, but here we go. Like, you know, so I definitely feel like the moments when it comes together and it's in the flesh and it's happening and it's not just in my brain, those moments are so special.
Yeah, I think that's also the difference too, because a lot of people can talk the talk, but like it's the fact that we're executing. But I can say the difference now to maybe when we're in our early 20s is we have capital now. So it costs money to do these things, girls. It's not cheap, honey.
Even studio time.
A dream is not cheap, and shout out Big Night because they do, you know, they help the sisters out. But what's important to know is like, you can do this. Like, if we can do it, and I like say this, and mind you, we're not even at the red carpets yet, honey. And we will do. Y'all heard it here first. So you heard it here first. We're gonna be at the carpets. But like, if we can do it, I'm seriously telling you, down to my heart, like we can. Like anyone can do it. Like it's. But let's get into the pause really quick because I'm so excited about the Pause Festival, August 17th. Be there or be square at Tall Ship, Boston, East Boston. Honestly, I want to hear like the truth behind it, why we started it.
Why don't you get into it? Tell the girls, where did the pause come from?
It's so crazy because the pause was not even meant to be a pause, but I'm going to give you guys a short.
Give it to them.
I'm going to give it to you. This is pretty much the pitch, my 60-second pitch deck right here.
Give them the pitch, child.
The pitch is we have our Hey Barbie series that was inspired by the Barbie doll that's had 250 jobs dating back to 1959. So obviously Barbie was booked and busy, honey. Barbie was she was a mayor, she was a president, she was a nurse, she was an astronaut, she was everything underneath the sun. So we bring on different Barbies to Baddie Besties to show anyone listening today that you too can do it too. And honestly, and if she can do it, why can't you? So the one common theme from these Barbies and these just badass women is these girls are tired. They're caregivers. They're mothers. They are doing everything for everyone, and they don't take that moment for themselves. Like, we created the pause. I'm calling all Boston girlies. Like, drop what you're doing August 17th. This day is literally, like, the event of our dreams. We know beauty maintenance costs expensive. Like, it's a bag, okay? To have a beautiful, like, to do your lashes, to do your hair, to do your nails, to do your, like, anything, it's very expensive now. And so we created a space that you can feel beautiful. We have movement. Shout out Bespoke, because sometimes we put working out in the back burner, even myself. Like, I can attest to that. When I have so much going on, like, I'm just like, okay, I'll work out tomorrow. Like, no, you're going to move, you're going to sweat, you're going to feel good, you're going to get your hair done, but you're also going to have some value with our beautiful and just impactful women that are killing it. From doctors to Emmy Award-winning reporters that are going to drop the dimes about burnout, about nutrition, about stress, and what it does to the body, the mind, the soul. But this event is like a labor of love. It has been the most, like, it's like a beautiful blessing to see it, but it's also our biggest pain in creating it, because we are not event planners. We are not experts. We have no idea what we're doing, but we are providing this to the world because we feel like the girlies need it. And it's from my heart to yours.
Aww.
That's the pause.
I want to go.
Come to the pause. It's like,
it's gonna be absolutely amazing. It's the festival of our dreams. Like, if I could go to anything and leave feeling absolutely fulfilled and full of joy, it would be the pause.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing too is, like, these influencer events, because they're invite only, and, like, they're not open to the public a lot, or maybe there's, like, crazy long lines. It's like, the girls want to go to things like this. Like, we want to provide what feels so exclusive. We want to provide that same experience to everyone. That's why we chose Tall Ship, a beautiful waterfront property in Boston. Shout out Tall Ship Boston, because they're a big part of making this happen, that can hold 1,000 women. Like, this space is for everyone, and hopefully next year we can do 10 times that. So everyone can come, but the whole goal is, like, we want it to feel inclusive to everyone.
Yeah, and accessible and affordable.
Yes.
That's the other thing. Some of these events are like $200+ and, you know, or exclusive and invite only. And we're like, we want it to be, you know, our early bird ticket was $15, now it's up to $20. I'm like, I spent $20 like it's $2.
But this in a sandwich, I'm already at my
$20.
Yeah.
It's quick.
And to be honest, the goal is moving forward. And from, y'all heard it here, this mic to God's ears, these brands, they will want you guys all to come. We want it to be as accessible as possible. Right now, as you know, we're just two 20-something-year-olds that are just figuring it out. So it costs money to do something like this. But in the future, like, if the goal is to make it free of charge for everyone to enjoy. So from this mic to God's ears, he hears it. And but I just want to know too, really quickly, what it takes to do the pause, and, like, what they don't see.
What they don't see.
They don't see.
I will say, we have to put all these moving parts together. So whether that's, like, staging or chairs or, like, sound or vendors or whatever, like, we're constantly in meetings.
Oh my gosh, and insurance.
Yeah,
they need
insurance.
Like licenses. We're like doing.
I didn't know this. I didn't know we need
so we're like figuring all of this as we go.
Yeah, and it costs to put it together and to put activations together. And you know, we're so grateful for all of our sponsors and all of the brands and the vendors that are coming together to make this happen.
Just to name drop a couple, because shout out them, Persac Group, the Eastie Gals, we have Boston Medical Center, Neighbor Health, just some, Dry Bar for being a part of it. So, like, this really, when I say event of our dreams, like, it's just not possible without them.
Literally.
So please, like, just, if you guys can show them love, it means a lot to us, to them. So, but with that being said, just, like, the importance of taking a pause really quick, just bestie to bestie moment, like, even to us, like, sometimes we need to just chill out, bruh.
I know. We are so not chill.
Yeah, I think when you have a dream, and it's like fiery inside, but like we need to take our own advice because like
you guys, we need the pause.
No, like we need to pause because like y'all don't know this, but like literally like I have psoriasis, y'all. You know, this is a vulnerable moment, but like when I get stressed out, my psoriasis will flare up on my face, and I'm like we get like sick, like so I'm
sick
like
right now.
You see, we'll get sick because we're like so stressed out, but we just like. It's crazy when you love what you're doing or you feel purposeful. Like we're like we just have to keep going, but we do have to take our advice, like our own advice, and hopefully after the pause, like episodes,
we gonna take a pause.
Yeah, we gonna take a pause. The episodes will still be coming out, but it'll just be. We'll probably take like a week of like.
Just me time.
Yeah, not me time.
Sleep time.
She gonna have Bestie time. She don't want to hear this. She want to sleep. She gonna have to wake up.
I want to sleep.
Wake up, Bookie.
Let me go to sleep.
All right, let's get into really quickly to our long distance besties. What are the highs and lows? How do we stay connected? And maybe what's the hardest moments of being long distance besties? And long distance besties with the business.
It's very hard. I think. What's the best thing and the worst thing? I would say the worst thing is like some days you just want to hang out with your bestie. Like every time Samira comes in town, we're working, like period. And we barely get time to do bestie things without thinking about work. And of course our brains are always on. We're kind of wired that way. But I know sometimes we'll have time to just like get a dinner and like sit there and relax. And I always tell her,
oh my God,
like,
Pizza
so
Maria.
Nice.
Shout out Pizza Maria. We always get a whole box of pizza, and then we'll get their. They don't like when I say Philly cheesesteak. Well, I'll get their steak and cheese. And yeah, he literally corrects me yesterday.
It's not a Philly cheesesteak.
It's a steak and cheese. We'll get the steak and cheese, and we'll split it in half, and we'll eat the entire box of pizza together, and we'll be so happy. I mean, shout out Love Island. They were holding it down, but like we would sit down, and we would just eat, and it would be like the world off of our shoulders.
We don't get that many moments because we're far away. Obviously, if we were in the same city, like we would be able to have those a lot more. We would work a lot more too, but I think it would balance out.
Even a girls trip. Oh my gosh, we had a girls trip last year, but that trip like refilled our cup. We need to do that. I think we should go to Greece. I don't know if you saw.
Can we go to Greece?
Kayla Nicole, did I send you the video? She's in Greece. She's on tables, and then she's with her best friend. I'm like, our next girl trip is Mykonos. I don't care what it is. Go. We gonna be on the table shaking our ass in Mykonos.
I need to go because I'm like I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting for the day, and the day hasn't come, and I'm ready for the outfits and the photos and the wine and the food and the girl time. I need it, and I need it yesterday.
Yeah. What would you say is what does it take to actually make the podcast more special when we come together? Like what does it take? Like what are we doing in the back end? Tell them.
So here's something funny that happened the other day. Typically, if you watch this on video, you'll see that we use cards, Baddie Besties cards, and we print the episodes out and we tape them on the cards.
You see?
And that's how we like to do our episodes. But to do all of them, the episodes have to be drafted and they have to be printed, cut, and taped.
We're getting all the behind the scenes.
Yeah, we'll literally we'll run out of tape. I'll forget the scissors. I'll forget to print something. Like that has happened a bunch.
So if we have laptops, it's actually our own fuck up.
Yeah.
So we're giving you guys all the details, but it takes a lot to create this podcast.
It was 9 p.m. and I was trying to print this, and now my printer doesn't have ink. So that's why we have laptops. So it's stuff like that.
Do better. I'm just kidding.
I was so mad. I'm like, are you effing kidding? Like, for the first time that I have enough tape, I have scissors, I have time, and I didn't forget anything, and now I have no ink. So love that for us.
But one thing about us is we show up and we keep showing up and we're consistent and we're going to make it work. I think one thing about the Baddie Besties is we know how to, 1, ball on a budget, and 2, make it work, and 3, child, we know how to negotiate, honey.
Yeah, we do. And we always have a good time.
And we always have a great time.
Yeah.
And we are baddie while doing it.
Period.
Flick of the wrist. Okay, so I'm going to get into our next segment. This is so hilarious. 6 outfits, multiple episodes, or the chaos. Just really quick, who's always last to get ready? You. 100% you.
It's me, but I always feel like it's going to be her, and then all of a sudden she's ready. But I will say, you guys, in college, you know what I'm going to say, right?
Yes, I do.
I know you know. In college, we would literally go out at 1 o'clock senior year, and then...
No, so the clubs would close at 2.
We would get there at 1.
We would get there at 1, and trust me, the best hour of our lives, honey. We would be
Yes, but Samira would get, we left at 12:30. Samira would be getting dressed at 12. And she would, or 12:15. 12:15. So this girl, when she got to wrap it up and put it together quick, she going to do it and she going to come and looking cute.
What's so crazy, when they say same girl, different font, like that's kind of like us. It's like us to the T. Like I am that person. I would be stuck, and please tell me, which girl are you? So I was a girl in college where I'd be in bed, like laying down, watching Netflix, and I'm like, I knew I didn't want to go out that night, probably watching Gossip Girls, or actually, whatever.
Gilmore Girls. Gossip Girls.
Yeah, because Boston is cold, honey. It gives out the fall vibes out of you. So I'd be laying down, I'm like relaxing, and they're like, we're going out. And I'm like, bruh. They're like, just come. So I'm like waiting the last second, like she said, and I get ready really quick. Girl, I'm not one of those makeup gurus. I really wanted to be one of those girls on TikTok or Instagram doing the makeup, but I'm doing everything wrong, and y'all would come for me. So, still doing everything wrong probably. But anyways, and then, like she said, I'd get ready in 15 minutes. We would go out with no coats because we were balling on a budget because they would charge us $10 for that damn coat fee.
Yeah.
And we would go out with our short dresses in 20-degree weather, and we'd be like, yeah. And they would let us in because they knew we were the vibe. We were the party.
We're big lit. I fell in love with a lipids.
Hey. Anyways, so, but you were, what about you? What girl are you?
I would usually have my outfit ready ahead of time. I'm very punctual, actually. I've realized that about myself. I'm not really
You're
like
punctual?
Except with you, because we have so many things to do. I'm punctual, Samira. Samira, when have I ever late? By myself?
Nene face.
By myself. No, Samira is late and she want to put it on
You
me.
know what? I'm
I am punctual.
running on CP Haitian time, honey. There's CP time, there's Haitian time. And, honey, they could say the party starts at 7, but if it's a Haitian party, it starts at 11 midnight. It's crazy. It's just, it is what it is, babes.
I stand by it. I'm punctual, except with Samira. You can ask anybody else. They're going to say she's going to get there on time.
That's how I feel. So, in the back of my eyes, bro.
Yeah, you're definitely that girl. I'm definitely not last to be ready. I'm probably first to be ready and show up. Okay. And if I'm not, it's because I knew y'all were going to be late. So
also, this is an official call for a stylist.
Oh, yeah.
Because
we need you.
What fashion means to baddie besties, honestly, we go through, we're churning through clothes. And
like it's our job.
Like
if we could get paid for it, we would be rich.
This question is like, why fashion is a big part of baddie besties' identity. First of all, we show up, honey. Like they said, what if Rihanna say, and I live by this quote, they could talk about me, honey, but they will not talk about my outfit. Like I want to show up and show out. But the problem is, like, I'm like going through clothes. Like
it's difficult. Like as we mentioned earlier in this episode, like we will literally bring outfits to film. Like we have to go shopping every time that we see each other. We have to try to like finagle or shop or bring something with us because we always need outfits. So we need a stylist who can bring outfits for us, please and thank you.
I want to dress us.
Yeah. I will say that's always been part of us, though, like especially Samira. But even in college, like we would trade dresses and like we would, you know.
That's what started my app, Fetch Fits.
Yeah.
I literally started because of how we were sharing clothes.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're up on time. Let's go really quick. Fast round, bestie confessions, quick, unfiltered, fun, no overthinking. First, what WTF are we doing moment with the podcast?
The first thing that comes to mind is like when we do an intro with a guest and then we mess up the intro, but we did it with Perry and then we had to redo the intro. And I was like, why? Where's our brain today?
That's your WTF moment, or what are we doing?
Yeah.
Honestly, when we do any of the events or like we have something like crazy thing happen to us, I'm like, what the heck? Like, what is our lives?
Or when
like,
we're late, which is like always.
Oh, that's 100%.
Yeah.
Like this studio's at TD Garden and there's no parking and we're figuring it out and we'll be like running around and I'm like, what the hell is our life?
Yeah.
But
it's insane.
Being late is like, it causes an unnecessary stress.
Yeah.
But when we're together, we're always stressed.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. You asked me.
Okay. Who's more dramatic when things go wrong, me or you?
I don't know. I think we're both like relatively dramatic. We're like,
yeah,
we're like,
we're both dramatic.
Oh my gosh, like,
no,
what's hilarious?
Okay.
What's hilarious about us is when people say no to us, we are
can't
genuinely
stand it. Confused. Like doing the math. What do you mean no?
No, it's like you know that thing where the girl is like they're calculating. We're like, we are going to change your lives. What do you mean?
What do you mean? No. We
100%.
Genuinely in our souls, we don't logically understand.
No. Because I feel like, and this is not on some like boosting or cocky shit. This is on some like humble, respectful, like work with baddie besties, you're going to the top.
Yeah.
Period.
For anything, like whether it's working with us, whether it's like coming to the pause. Like if you don't want to come to the pause, I'm literally like trying to calculate why you wouldn't want to come to the pause. Like I don't get why.
Come hang out with us.
Yeah, I'm like, why wouldn't you want to come? Like it doesn't make any sense in my brain.
Yeah.
So we don't do well with no's. Even maybes are hard to swallow.
Yeah, I think we're pretty dramatic. Like and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a potty mouth, but when things go wrong, I ain't gonna lie to you. I will drop the F-bomb. God forgive me. I'm sorry. I will drop the F-bomb. I'll drop the bitch. I'll drop the... I'm like, what you mean? Like, y'all really trying to... Y'all really don't want to do this? Or like when somebody does us wrong, we gonna get into this. Somebody dropped us for the Pause Festival. I'm not gonna drop their name. I'm not gonna name drop. But somebody they dropped us at the last second, and it's just really bad business. And I'm not with that. Actually, I have to say something. Oh my gosh. I have to say something.
Say it.
Right before this episode ends. This is, and I'm looking straight at the camera, and this is for anybody that's trying to shut my voice down, that's trying to come after me. This is my, what is it? This is my constitutional right. It's my voice to talk about my experience. For out of the 7 billion people in the world, one person tried to come and tell us to take an episode down, and trust and believe no one is going to tell me to hinder my voice, to not talk about my experience. It's my right, and I stand on it 10 toes. Like Amaya said, 10 toes, no toe down, honey.
Clock it. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be messy today, but maybe just a little because I'm sipping my matcha tea.
They tried and they failed, and don't try to tell us what to do.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be messy, but I think it's like for someone... someone to say and feel like they have the right to do that is just not cool. Like, I think when we come on this pod and we share experience, that's mine, right? Yeah. That's mine that no one could take away.
It's your life and your stories, and you have 100% right to talk about whatever was a lived experience. Like, again, I'm confused. Like, I'm trying to do the math in my head, and the math is
and sometimes I feel like we're living our own episode of Housewives, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's no cameras, but I'm like... Yeah, like this girl, they're trying to come after us.
No, this is your show, Mookie. We have a show, Baddie Besties.
This is our platform.
When is Hulu gonna sign us and give us our Baddie Besties reality show?
And trust and believe.
Keeping up with the Baddie Besties.
Keeping up with us. And trust me, like, we're here to inspire women, but what we're not gonna do is let people play with us.
Period.
We're not gonna do that. Like, we are nice, but you're not gonna play us like a fiddle.
Yeah.
Anyways, next question. Craziest thing you've done to make an episode happen? Ooh, child.
Wait, did we just have the bestie moment at the same time?
Is it on January?
The car situation?
January 2025?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait, can we just talk about how we had...
Oh my God, we're so late.
Really quick though, the fact, did you guys just see that? We have to write it back. The way that our brains just synced at the same time and had the same reaction is some serious bestie shit.
Bro.
But now we could talk about it.
January 18, 2025 at approximately 4 p.m. Episode recording at 6 p.m. Coming live to you at Baddie Bestie's podcast.
Yes, girl.
So literally what fucking happened, which is so crazy, I have to say it. So Alyssa was in a meeting and
Yes, and we were hungry.
We were very hungry girls. So we were so hungry, giving you a play-by-play book. She was so hungry, I was so hungry. We're like, we need food.
Yes.
And mind you, we're also balling on a budget. So we call up Alyssa's brother. Hey, Calvin, we're so hungry. You want to pay for our meal?
Can we get sushi?
Can we get sushi? He was like, we're like, oh my God, we have to record at 6. It's 4 o'clock. To get into Boston traffic at this time takes forever. So we
were
went.
Like, never mind, we don't have time.
We're like, okay, we'll get Cheesecake Factory. Yum, yum, yum. So we ordered Cheesecake Factory. And mind you, I didn't want to get it, just FYI. But I was like, you know what? She's in a meeting. I'm a good friend. I'm the best bestie.
These people wanted to run the meeting over. They wanted to take over the meeting. The meeting ended at a certain time. They were like, you know what? No, we're gonna extend it at 30 minutes. Are you guys doing anything? And you can't tell someone that
oh my gosh,
you can't tell
believe
them
you guys
no.
never heard of this
Yeah,
story.
you can't tell them no.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
anyways,
obviously.
it went longer, and Samira had to take the car to go get our order at Cheesecake Factory.
So I was so gracious. I took the beautiful Jeep to go to Cheesecake that was literally 8 minutes away. I drive to Cheesecake. Yay. I get our food. I put it in the front seat. I drive. I am approximately 2 minutes away to Alyssa. Then I drive straight on a green light.
And then what happened?
What happened was this
on a green light.
This, old, beautiful man. God bless him. And there's nothing wrong with him, but God bless him. He went and turned right into me.
Love that.
Resulting in Alyssa's car to be totaled.
I love that he didn't yield.
He did not yield, and he ran right into Simski.
He don't know the rules of the road. And my poor girl, she's like, come. Like she calls me. She tells me, and first of all, I didn't believe it. I'm like, ain't no mother effing way, because I also don't let anyone use the car. But I had no choice, and I was like, nah, I trust my girl. It's up the street. She's gonna be good.
First of all, I don't get into car accidents. He ran into me.
I feel so bad. First of all, of course, I was nervous about my girl. I needed to make sure she was okay. I was nervous. I leave the house, you guys. I gotta tell this side too.
My
reaction, my bestie reaction.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm gonna make it quick. It's snow outside on the floor. I throw her sandals on. Okay. And
my big ass feet. I'm a size 10.
Yeah.
She's a what? 8.5.
I'm an 8.5. I throw her sandals on. They don't fit me. They're big. I start running outside. I don't even know if I had a jacket, but I know I didn't bring my purse. I'm running. I'm thinking she's at the light around the corner because she had said that she was at the light. I'm running down the snow. She's not there. I'm looking left and right. Where's Samira? Where are you? I had to find her location on my phone. Thank God I had your location. And I took an Uber to meet you. And then I get there. I get out the Uber. Where are you? Where is she? She's in the back of an ambulance.
Literally, I was going straight, and all I hear is boom, boom. Literally, I'm like, what the fuck is my life? And at that moment, I'm literally gonna kid you not, my cheesecake is on the floor. I was so hungry.
You were like,
I just wanted to eat. What was it? Shrimp.
Yeah, shrimp pasta.
Shrimp pasta. Shout out cheesecake.
Maybe you guys need to sponsor us.
Because literally we went through hell to get this cheesecake factory pasta, and then we literally had a recording at 6 p.m. But anyways, before I get into that, I'm like in the back of an ambulance, and then this guy, his car's completely totaled. We're gonna add the picture, and I see him like he's stuck and he's an old man. I'm like, shit, let me get out of this car, make sure he's okay. And I'm like calling 911. Everyone's looking at me on the street. I'm like, call 911. Like, do you not see what's going on? And I'm like trying to help. I literally help him out of his car because he's stuck. And on that day, we literally went to the studio because
she's psycho, you guys.
I swear. She was like, let's go to the hospital. I was like, I'll go tomorrow. But like, we've been trying to get this guest. Shout out Taylor. We've been trying to get her for like a month and a half. She's booked and busy, baby. Make sure y'all check out her page. But like, I was like, you know what? No. Like, when you have a dream in your heart, car accident or not, and I'm like, what would Kim K do? Kim K would go. She would go and she would do what she need to do and then get help later. So I put on my Kim K hat and I was like, let's go kill it.
You're crazy. You're crazy. The only reason I didn't cancel that day was because I didn't have the guy's number, who now I have his number. Shout out Joe from Big Night. We love you. And I was literally like, try to cancel, and I couldn't. And she's like, we still have to go. We have to go.
I'm the definition of rally, okay? If I say I can't do something, trust and believe. Like, I'm just like, I'm not feeling well, or I physically cannot do it, because I will get into a car accident and still fucking show up. Like, literally, I will show up because I feel so, this is
that
like,
was crazy.
When I tell you, when I believe in this, like, I believe in this so deeply in what we're doing that I will show up even if I have nothing in me.
Clearly.
So that was a story about the craziest thing we did to make an episode happen that no one has known. And I've gone to a whole car crash, and Liz came to the rescue, and we came to record at Big Night Studios, and we made it happen because that's what Baddie Besties does. We're here to inspire. We're here to make it happen.
It was insane.
Anyways, quick question, one answer questions, because we're way over now. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Who texts first during a bestie fight? Ooh.
You.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. I'm just going to ignore it, and then you're going to text me something, and then I'm not going to ignore you because that's messed up, so I'll answer. Yeah. One thing you've learned about each other this year.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I learned that when Liz is very overwhelmed, she wants to throw everything away, and she'll come back from that, but she wants to throw everything away, and she'll be like, let's turn this all on fire and turn this away. And I'm like, or burn it all down is what she says. And I'm like, absolutely not.
Absolutely. And I learned the actual opposite of Samira. I learned that she is literally a machine. And
oh my gosh, I'm not a machine.
No, she's a machine. She's a machine. Dramatic. Don't hear anything. Samira doesn't operate the way regular humans operate at all. You act Samira.
Like I'm a robot, bro.
She's like a robot. She will remember everything. She'll remember all the logistics. She'll be doing stuff for her family, stuff for her band, stuff for our podcast, stuff for our vet, stuff with her life, stuff with her sibling, all at the same time, and remember all of it and make sure everything gets done. And if anything, maybe one or two things slip out on the crack, and then she'll still grab it before it falls all the way. You're a machine. You're crazy.
I feel like it's so crazy she feels like that way because I feel like there's so many things that I'm dropping the ball on.
No,
but
crap,
I need to pick it all up.
That's why you're crazy. Because she's a machine who doesn't see that she's a machine, but nobody I've ever met in my whole life operates even half of you.
That's crazy.
And I know a lot of people.
Oh, she knows a lot of people. She's that girl. You in her contact book? She know you, honey. Okay. A habit you secretly wish your bestie would drop. Ooh, that's tea. What's a habit?
This requires me to think.
A habit you secretly wish.
Nothing. I take you as you are.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything you do that I'm like,
I don't think there's any
this.
habit.
No.
Aww. Bestie. Okay, what makes you proudest of your bestie?
Aww.
Oh my God.
I'll go first.
Okay, tell me.
There's a lot of things that make me proud about Samira, but I think she is the best.
Wait, hold on. This episode's actually really fun.
I know. This one also, she whipped together 5 minutes before we started, by the way. That's why I said she's a machine. I don't know how she does it. But anyway, the thing I'm most proud of, I think, is your role in your family and how you show up in your life. Because again, in my head, you act like a machine, like you're crazy. And she's a big sister who's really like a mom. And she will go to bat for anyone and everyone that she loves, including and especially her family. And I'm just so proud of the woman that you are, the woman you're becoming, and all the efforts that you put towards everything that matters to you.
Thank you, sister.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What makes me so proud of you is that one, her program, shout out to Becoming Her.
OMG.
If you have not looked at it, gone onto the site, she has a great program for all women, but it's not that program that I'm proud of. It's the fact that you stood 10 toes down when everyone was going corporate, that everyone was doing their own thing. Was like, I believe in myself and I believe what I can bring to the world, and I'm going to share it no matter what, and I'm going to show up every single day sharing that mission. And I think it could be the fact how brave you are and how courageous you were, and you kept showing up to share your light with the world. It's could be really scary, and it's a really big part of why I love you. And just you give me I feel believe it or not, I feel you feel and maybe I'm a little bit older, guys. She feels she takes a lot from me, but I feel you inspire me to keep going with Fetch Fits, to keep going with that, and that's something that inspires, and I really inspires me, and I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Of course, Vicky.
We complement each other really well.
Yeah, but
2 peas in a pod.
This podcast honestly means so much to us, and just even this episode, because we don't take this time to talk about us, and we're gonna have more of these, but yeah, we gonna be taking up too much studio time. They're gonna kick us out of here, so we need to wrap up this episode, even though I could go for another hour.
We could chat.
I know we go yap.
We gonna go yap.
Yap. Kiki. But as you know, we may stir the pot.
It's gonna get hot,
but trust,
you just hit the jackpot. Okay,
bye, bestie.
Make sure you follow, subscribe, and you know where to find us,
and give us 5 stars, honey.
5 stars. Bye.
5-star bitches.
Period.